Okay. No hurry. But, I mean, other than the sunlight. Huh? Okay, that's fine. No big hurry. Just other than the sunlight. Okay. No tweakers in here yet. Alright, that's okay. I feel really rejected and neglected. Actually, it looks like we got one or two, Mr. Osgood, Jeff Hates Pigs. Alright, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Missoula flood today, although there's a bit of a change of plans. What we're also going to be doing is putting my sister in this device, in the torture device, no, in this moving device, and I'm going to push her around the hood a little bit. Because it was Saturday, she didn't get to go to her program today. So, she needs some stimulation. A little bit of stimulation. My mom used to push her in this thing every day. Go for a jog every day in this thing. However, those days are now over. But we still have... Oh, hey, Carl. Hey, buddy. All right, I'm going to give you a mod. Good to see you there, Carl. Standard moderator, so you can hook up with everybody else here. Carl, meet Jeff Hates Pigs, Everett Sanchez, Mr. Osgood, and Let's OTVO, and Jeff Hates Pigs. We all hate pigs here, pretty much. We're pretty much all in alignment on that, Carl. So it's okay if you don't, but most of us do. Oh, and Dad's here. Okay, good. Dad can supervise this little excursion that we're going on. We're going to be putting Molly in the jogger, and I'm going to be pushing her in the jogger. So while Molly's getting ready, getting all warmly dressed up, I'm going to be puffing a little bit here, taking a hit or two of some runts. I got some runts yesterday, some more runts. Let's see, they're runts, Runts Cosmic. My high school girlfriend came to visit me yesterday, and she took me, being broke as I am, since I used to just splurge. I didn't buy her clothes and jewelry or anything, but I mean, I paid for the ganja all the time. So she's getting me back here. Oh, it's XXGOX. Yo. Hopefully everybody here has been to my XXGOX song, which, by the way, Let's OTVO gets a shout out in that. So a number of other people. Let's see, this is, yeah, Cosmic Runts. Trying to get the, let me see here. 27.61% is what the Cosmic Runts is. So we're going to be using illegal rugs, weaving illegal rugs here on the stream. Oh, I forgot they're not illegal. That was the other possible topic for today, was how to commit crimes and get away with it. But I think I'm going to save that for a different day. And we're going to just push my sister here in the jogger, in the little jogger machine. Again, for those who weren't here yet, she didn't have her program today. That's only on Monday through Friday, and so she didn't get her. She needs a little bit of stimulation. She's been around the house just dancing and humming and having a good time today, but she was asking for something a little more, and we didn't have much to give her, so I'm going to push her in her jogger as soon as I'm done getting extremely stoned. By the way, this is my ghetto neighborhood here with this ghetto ass tree ready to fall on our ghetto ass house. I bet you guys don't have trees like this in Arizona or in Florida there either. There, do you? Actually, Florida might have something like this. Arizona, not so much. I doubt. I don't know. These things drink a lot of water. Apparently, according to the tree expert guys, it's not this tree that's a danger. Or I'm sorry, it is this tree that's a danger. Even though it's this tree on our property This tree apparently is not ready to fall down anytime soon. It sure does look like it to me, though. And that's the one that would come down right on the house and unalive us all. So I don't know. We're waiting for it with bated breath. For the day that the trees come down. Man, Molly's taking a long time to get ready. Here's our newer neighbors, our very wealthy neighbors. He does something with computers. I'm not sure what. They had a baby. It's the cutest baby that I have ever seen. Does anyone want to see a baby really quick? Anyone want to see a baby? Howdy, howdy.
Hey, how are you?
Can I show the people really quick the cutest baby in the planet?
Oh, who's the people?
The people that I live stream to.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Are you okay? Oh, yeah.
If not, that's okay. It's just the cutest baby. I understand, actually.
It's fine. Okay.
Just a quick glance at the cutest baby on the planet. Hello, baby. Oh, look at those eyes. Hi, baby. That smile. Okay, nice to meet you, baby. Say hi to the people.
So we just came back from a hot sauce, wine, and seafood expo.
Okay, so you're outing us as Northwesterners here.
Totally.
Pacific Northwesterners. Everybody online is groaning. Yeah, that's our nice new neighbors. They bought this McMansion here that they squeezed in next to us. They're very good people, and they have the cutest baby on the planet. Okay. Bring back some memories from the 80s. Yeah. It's better than the essential turf war that we've had with previous neighbors there. It sucks. They built that. It's not these people's fault, but they built that house like looming over on a partial little lot that was sold off of this property of ours, and it had a cute little, beautiful little house on it. Hey, Icy Vanilla. Hey, good to see you there. Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. You mentioned Yogi in here, and that's all you got to do to get modded. It's not high standards here. Everybody make sure and hook up with everybody else that's in here. Everybody definitely get over and subscribe to WassamattaU and XXGOX. They're both doing really good work. Really good work to smack these public servants that are so out of control in our country that they're just vile and unforgivable criminal gang members. It's bad enough when you got a country where like a quarter of the people or a third of the people are public servants leeching off everybody else that we all have to support, but then they're in there just stealing their asses off and thumbing their noses at us and treating us like we're subject to them. It's incredible, really. Yeah, it is never ending. That's right. So definitely get over to WassamattaU, and he's got a guy that he works with, Brick Petitions, who's good as well. And so make sure and subscribe to them and Geo. And like I said a minute ago, you got to mention in my GXXGOX song. So I haven't seen a comment from you under there. So yeah, don't leave me butthurt here. You got to make sure and check that out sometime. Man, it's taking a minute here to get... oh, good. Thank you, Jody. That's very cool. And I can actually see that link. How is that possible? Huh. I don't get that. That's weird. I can't do that. Maybe they changed. Maybe YouTube changed. That's weird. I don't know how I can see those links. Okay, well, that's strange. Oh, is Jody on a computer? Is that why? Okay, yeah. A lot of people like that beat. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad Gio likes it because it was his song. And by the way, Gio, you can use that for any purposes that you so desire. This is my official permission. I don't know if you even need it with that type of AI generated music or not, but if you do, here it is, my official permission. You can use it for any purposes that you want, intros to any videos or background, anything that you want or whatever. I know you got to watch out really carefully for copyright strikes. I don't think that AI music gets a copyright strike. I'm going to play that song here as we get going because Molly loves music. So there's Miss Molly. Hey, Miss Molly, you ready to go? What's that? I put it off, moved it off of there. What stuff is it? Okay, I'll get them. Excuse me for a quick moment there, folks. Oh, shoot. My glass on the ground. Okay, these glasses. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take one more quick puff, and then we'll get the music started for her, for Miss Molly. Okay. Getting Molly in the cart is a little bit of an ordeal here. Hey, just me doing YouTube. Hey, brother. All right, I'm going to... Oops. What did I just do? I did not mean to just delete your message. I meant to mod you. But apparently I'm not too competent here. That is a moderator. Okay, standard mod. Okay. All right, one more drink of my orange juice. And I'll link the speaker up to the other phone here. And we'll say hi to Molly. You ready to go, Moll? Okay. We got our speaker. Molly's all bundled up. I'm going to go as fast as I can for you there, Molly, but I'm not going to be able to... does What's Your Name run with her? No. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where should we put the speaker? How about right there? Oh, on top? Oh, okay. All right. Turn on the speaker. Speaker is on. And where's the phone that goes with the speaker? In my pocket? I thought it was in my pocket. Okay, I've got to run down and grab the other phone, people. You'll have to wait for just one more second while we're getting ready here. I'm woefully prepared for this. Okay, you just point that at Molly there for a minute or wherever you want. She says she's got it and then she just sets it on the... Okay. All right. Here we go. Our puzzle room. Hey there. Hey, Squirrel Kelly. You're a moderator. I don't know why it says you're not a moderator. Okay, so we're going to start with XXGeo's song. I do have a key to the house. To the back door, yes. Okay. Okay. Oops. This is, here we go. We're going to start with XXGeoX song. Pair with a device. Sorry, I'm technologically incompetent here. Okay, I've got it. She's all ready? Yeah. Here we go.
All right, Molly.
All right, Molly. We got to get the music going for her. Man. The music. Where's the music, Molly? All right. Molly loves music, everybody. She's a music connoisseur. And she doesn't particularly like a lot of my AI generated music apparently, but that's okay. No, she does. Everyone likes my music. Here we go. All right. We bad. We rolling.
X came in hard with his name, making tons of noise in the Florida underground.
Here we go, Mom. You want to go to the park? Take us to the park. I gotta pull my pants up, people.
Pig traded tried to end up playing games, but they couldn't stop his voice, and so now we still hear the sound.
All right. What happened? Why is it going in and out of volume? There we go. She's getting excited. What is up with the music? Why is it doing that?
GOX Chuck Bronson. Here's the deal, Michael Elon and also Mr. Craig Henry.
Why is it doing that? That's pissing me off. Is that just? Oh, that's just.
All right. So
I'm sorry, people. I'm completely. Oh, those are just notifications coming in like crazy. All right, we're starting the music over, Molly. Sorry. Why can't I get the volume? Here we go. Let's see if we can run. Nobody runs with her anymore. All right. Let's see how Molly's doing. How's it going, Molly? How's the service so far? It's like we're in China or somewhere where they. She's excited. All right. She likes to go. She likes the music. X. We can't be stopped. Fucking on one. Read the text. Waiting thick through all the bulletins and other lovers of the tyranny. X. We're trying to reach the top. Never done like X, GOX. We're gonna fight and hold on tight to every inch of what they're trying to see. That's right. We'll be there to film the crimes every single time. That's why they're paranoid. Every time they do the fucking sneeze. Came in hard with his aim, making tons of noise. Hey there. East Carbon, we're taking my sister for a ride. She didn't get enough stimulation for today. She didn't have her program today. By the way, I've already talked about this, but Molly is a trisomy 18. Excuse me for a second, people. I gotta catch my breath. Whoa. Oh boy. That running was a little much for me. Okay, here we go. At least I'm not feeling like I did that other day when I had to quit live streaming. That was awful. So Molly is a trisomy 18 patient, meaning she has an extra 18th Y chromosome that you're not supposed to have. And when you have it, when you have an extra chromosome, you're in trouble. For example, people with what's that? Down syndrome. They're trisomy 12s. So Molly's a trisomy 18. Very few people who have trisomy 18 live to see sexual maturity, live through puberty. There's that little treat I ended at the end of the XXGLX video of a cop basically crapping himself in front of a hot chick. I laugh at it every time I see it. So yeah, when you're don't worry, Molly, I'll start the music again in a sec. Here, Molly. Colin's got to take a quick break. CD has got to take a quick break. She knows me by my original name, which is Colin, by the way. For those who didn't know, it makes me cringe a little bit every time I hear somebody use that name. That person passed away back in about 2008 between the legal troubles and getting sick and going from university and then wealthy and then on the streets in a snowstorm for 7 years. For a 7-year snowstorm. How you doing, Ma? We'll get going in a minute, okay? Oh boy, how come you're coughing? You've never smoked before. Is it just the cold out here? It's awfully cold, isn't it? Hey, Kevin Briniarski, not Briniarski. Briniarski, right? Gosh, I've been getting that wrong for so long. It's like there's something wrong with my head, which we all know there is. But the trisomy 18s, yeah, you know, you're gonna have major problems. Most people don't live past about 12. We've seen one other female who's almost Molly's age, maybe about 2 years, 2 years younger than her, I think. That was a trisomy as well, and is still happy and kicking. They told us that Molly would never live past age 12, especially if we stopped letting them experiment on her, which we put a stop to when we realized what was going on with that. My mother had the wherewithal, thank goodness, to say no, enough of this, which my dad at first flipped out. Said, no, we've got to keep doing the surgeries. The surgeries where they put a metal rod on her spine to try to make her grow straight, and it keeps popping out of her skin while she's just playing around the house and having fun. And the surgeries are making her sick all the time, and she's puking all night in her sleep, and she has to wear this awful brace. And finally we just said, no more of this. And they were charging us for all this stuff up their rear too. And when we went to quit, they were like, oh, well, maybe we can get a discount for you. And my mom was like, no, it's not about the money. We don't want to torture her anymore. And they were like, well, oh, actually, yeah, we can actually cover this for you, and you don't have to pay a thing. It's like, oh, well, thanks for telling us that before you milked us out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. But no, we still don't want to do it, not even for free, because you're experimenting on her, and that's all you're doing. You made us pay for it. They're just evil, these doctors, some of them. Not all of them, some of them. There's a lot of parallels between police officers and doctors. Hey there, Brandon F. Mitchell, Big BM. He's in the house. So we're out pushing Molly around a little bit. I'm about to light a cigarette so I can have the energy to get going again. Okay, Molly, there we go. We'll start some music for you again. Yeah, I grew up taking care of Molly. A lot of times that we would play is that she would try to bite and pinch me, and I would try to keep her from biting and pinching me. But it was all in fun. But, you know, she doesn't play in a lot of other ways. There's no intellectual kind of playing with toys or anything like that. So, okay, here we go. So it was all roughhousing play, basically, and I had to be very gentle with her, obviously. But it taught me to be a ninja. It gave me very fast reflexes and fast hands. So it was well worth it. It's worth it for your blood anyways. It's always worth it for blood. Let's see here. That or ET maybe. ET coming about the blue coat. ET, please come and the video that goes with it has a lot of brilliant images of aliens that I've made, things like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Molly. We're getting ready. 1 second. There we go.
I'll do the sing song. Yeah.
E.T., please come and abduct these jackboot blue poos. Now I feel way better. I'm ready. She's just happy to get going.
Escalation is what they give you. Crime or not, they lie still send you right up the river. Meanwhile, they all drinking vodka, beat their wives while on that hard liquor. Send them to the doctor.
Oh, she's having a great time.
It's reported big buddies ain't cooperating. They refuse to say shit and then just keep the public waiting.
Hey, hey!
Pay vacation, they pretend to be investigating. By the time they get back, the public anger is complete. So the blue police will let us be. This ain't land to the free. As far as anyone can see, SCOTUS busy handing down holdings of undisguised tyranny. Now courts and pigs are acting.
That's okay, let's.
Act criminally, but it's all unlawful judicial overreach. Piggy fragile egos are as weak as thin as can be.
Torture cuffs without cuffs, always out with the ready.
In the court, the judge's hands are so heavy. You probably ain't waiting.
Molly's loving it.
Fuck you, piggies. Now this looks like a job for you.
Hello, sir.
And while you're wiping out the force, you can have our politicians too. They left us no recourse other than make a heartfelt appeal to you. Yeah, I said this looks like a job for you. So this is a bunch of dirty brain traitors who only back the blue. Surely.
Molly's loving it.
What to do? Yeah, the pigs have left us no recourse but to
I gotta be careful, she'll start expecting me to do this more. No, I don't mind.
The whole country feeling like prisoners helpless, even after folks like Chuck and Chili came along on a mission and yelled pigs. Cameras are objective visionary, but doesn't still be carrots. We all hope for a revolution on social media airways. Courageous rebels, but still not up to the task.
Hey there, Jenny. We're pushing my sister in the cart. She's having a good old time. I'm not talking just for the minute, so she can have her music. And because pushing this thing is making me out of breath. So she likes my music, that's good. All right. And while you're wiping out the force, you can have our politicians too. Their purpose no recourse other than make a heartfelt appeal to you. Yeah, I said this looks like a job for you. So this is a bunch of dirty brain traitors who only back the blue. Now this looks like a job for you. Little green or gray men, or even yellow or blue. As a bonus, take our judges and politicians too. No doubt you have the people's eternal gratitude. We the people's eternal gratitude. If you'll take these jackboot blue coups and the politicians and judges too. And the bonus, take our judges and politicians too. No doubt you have the people's eternal gratitude. Yes, our eternal gratitude is what the aliens would have if they would please come and just abduct all of these jackboot blue poos and the politicians and the judges. They all need to go. Take them and do all your testing. Use your nuclear fission to abduct them all. Take them, test them, eat them, whatever you're gonna do with them. We don't care. We just don't want to see them back here. That's the deal. Whatever you do with them, prod them, poke them, test them, examine them from the rear, if you know what I mean. That's all fine and dandy. We put no conditions on this trade. The only condition is you don't bring them back. None of them. They've all got to be replaced, every last one of them, or else any of them, it's like mold. You got to get rid of every spore. Or if you just try to restart the system and you leave a couple spores alive, they're just going to reinfect the whole thing. So they've all got to go, all of them. Every last one of them. Okay, she's having fun even without the music, so this is good. She likes the music though, I know. You having fun, Maul? Wow, she's really happy to go. I guess she doesn't get to go enough. We have a neighbor that takes her once a week, usually, most often. The neighbor's trying to get in shape, so she takes Molly in. pushes her ahead and walks, much like I'm doing now. My mother used to, up until about a year and a half ago, my mother was still jogging every single day, going out for a jog every day and taking Molly whenever Molly was not in her program. However, that came to an end, had to eventually come to an end, as with all people get to a certain age. For me, it was 32 when things fell apart. For her, it was 70 something. That's fine. But yeah, it had to come to an end. So that's sad. I know that she's been missing her runs. And my concern with it was, you know, when people stop those kind of activities, a lot of times there's a fast downhill progression. You have to have something to live for and something to do. A lot of these people that work, as long as they don't overstress themselves at work too much, or they have their own business, a lot of these old people work because they have something. When you don't have something to do and something to live for, your body just doesn't care anymore. And you're likely to get sick and pass on. So, yeah. Anyways, that hasn't happened, thank goodness. But things are not in the best of shape for any of the three of us. We're all kind of struggling, all three of us. It's a house full of sickos, house full of sickies. But I always tell my mom, at least we have enough money that we don't have to worry about rent, or, well, rent to the government, since our taxes payment is frickin' 11 grand a year here. So we don't have to worry about that. Old people are getting put out of their homes here around Portland because of this garbage, this nonsense. Rent to the government, $1,000 a month almost. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that you wonder why rent prices are so high here when you got to pay the government the price of rent in most places just for taxes. You know, what do you expect? It might take in money. It might appear to take in money, but all that money is just stolen and or squandered. They must have redone this stupid street right here like 15 or 20 times, and they ain't never changed nothing. They tear it all up, do nothing, put it all back together. It's ridiculous. They do that all over Portland. You can't hardly drive anywhere. And it's all just corruption. Whew. I did not realize. I go out on these streams and I walk pretty vigorously for like an hour and a half, but I did not realize how much it was going to take out of me to push this cart. Especially up that hill there. That was not pleasant. Anyways, so did you have a good ride there, Mal? She's like, it's over, you panty waste. What the heck? Yes, it's over, Molly. I've got to fix the bird feeder. The squirrels have been raiding it all day, vexing my mother to no end. I'll show you guys in a second what I mean. The only solution I could come up with eventually, I built this thing to keep the squirrels out of the bird food feeder. It worked for about 2 years. And then along comes this Einstein genius squirrel and figures it out, tells the rest of them. So now all the little buggers can get into it. After 2 years of being squirrel free, the bird feeder is now being plundered every other day by these fat, lazy squirrels that then take the stuff and go around and dig up all of our planters and everything, trying to bury it when they're going to forget about 9 out of 10 things that they bury in the first place. They're a little bit ridiculous. Oh boy. Okay, I got to catch my breath. Sorry folks, I have an excuse. I have scleroderma with lung involvement, and my lungs are nothing but scar tissue. I can often feel my heart laboring too hard. It's a little scary. But I'm almost 20 years past my expected expiration date, and I'll take that. I will take that. I'm stubborn. I'm unkillable, just like my sister. Okay. She did great. She had a great time. She laughed and waved her hands. Yeah. No problemo. I'm going to fix the bird feeder really quick on my stream here, or work on it. Then I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for the content, Maul. Happy to take you. Okay, you got it? Did I grab all my stuff? No. My phone. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. I'll tell you what, it was a bit... The hills got a little bit much for my lungs. At least I could have done it if I wasn't trying to talk the whole time at the same time. I can walk at a fast pace and talk, or I can always jabber at a fast pace or walk at a fast pace. But apparently, walking at a fast pace, jabbering and pushing the cart is just one thing too many. So, as you can see back here, I built this thing, or I used this thing. I had to, I'm a jerry rig kind of a guy, if you can't tell. I love to jerry rig things. Oh, they didn't get it all. They left a little bit in there, but boy, I filled that thing up day before yesterday, and that's definitely not birds. Yep. So I took this thing, it's like an old projector holder or something. Projector screen holder or something. And I used this, and for 2.5 years, that kept the birds away. Did I say soy Leel? Soy Leel! Hey buddy, what's up? Good to see you. Wow, I got a lot of great people in here today. Get II to design you a better feeder, brah. Yeah, I should do that, Brent. Why don't you design me a better female feeder female there, Brent? My grandmother used to live in Portland, Oregon, on Klickitat Street. That's right down the street, Wow, that's freaking close to me. In fact, these people over here, their grandparents in the house directly dead center of the screen right now, his parents live down on Klickitat, or going, one of the two. Wait, I'm sorry. Klickitat, what am I talking about? I was just on Klickitat. Klickitat is the street on the other side of the park right here. Duh. I was thinking it was like 4 or 5 streets down there by going. No, it's right here. Dar. So yeah, I'm literally a block away from Klickitat right now. That's crazy. Where on Klickitat did they live? And how did you end up in Arizona then? Let's see, Dahlia. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dahlia. Good to see you. Looks like you're behaving yourself well enough to get a mod. I'm just modding everybody now. Yeah, everyone double tap that screen for me. So if you have any ideas for a better bird feeder other than buying, I refuse to do things like buy stuff like a bird proof feeder off of Amazon. I'll invent my own. Thank you. Jeff hates pigs, still here. Okay, so what I did to solve the problem initially is I sprayed WD-40 grease, not WD-40, but WD-40 grease all over this thing here and on that bowl, and that worked for a while. And then when that wore off and they started to get the food again, I started rubbing olive oil all over the thing, and I think that's what I'm going to do today, because I don't want to use up all of our WD-40 grease on this thing. And that'll keep them off for a few days while I brainstorm what I'm going to do about this, because it really vexes my mother. She can't handle it. I did get a squirrel feeder thing here, or something that I can morph into a squirrel feeder, I believe. It's like an old, you know what they, tramp art, they call it? Like, like homeless people art, basically. So, it's a s'more shack. I don't know. Either that or maybe it's from an outdoor school or something. I'm not sure. Probably from an outdoor school or something. And so I want to turn that into a squirrel feeder. And maybe once I do that, yeah, good luck, right? They won't leave it alone. You just remember the street name. Well, you're looking at Klickitat right now. It's down there at the other end of the park. That's Klickitat. We were literally 5 feet from it a few minutes ago. I didn't quite step onto Klickitat, but I was walking right next to it. Bigfoot can break anything. Yeah, the feeder is not Bigfoot proof. I don't think there's anything that is Bigfoot proof. I think they can kind of reach their hand, right? Actually, no, I just heard a story the other day, a pretty credible eyewitness account about a Bigfoot. No, it wasn't a Bigfoot. It was a dog man, a juvenile dog man that came in front of a big party of people and walked off with a bird feeder upright. Walked off. I mean, like a whole ton of people saw this. It came out and was trying to act sly, and people were like, what is that? And then it stood up on 2 legs, it grabbed a bird feeder and walked off. Naturally, like not awkwardly walked off, and it grabbed it because they have like raccoon-like hands, kind of with not quite an opposable thumb, but close to it, and on the side thumb. Anyways, so I guess, I don't know, they seem to be even, there seems to be even more evidence that they're interdimensional than Sasquatch. So I don't know why they would have to steal a bird feeder when they should just be able to reach in there through a portal. I don't know how this stuff works, actually. I'm talking out my bum. Okay, I'm gonna get, thank you. I need the bird food, and I gotta find that bottle of olive oil. I'm gonna put olive oil on there to keep the squirrels off of there. No, not the Dr. Gundry olive oil. Okay. not the $10 a liter Dr. Gundry olive oil. No, don't worry. I wouldn't do anything that irresponsible. Close to it, but not quite that irresponsible. Just like, that's right on my borderline. Okay. Good, I'm glad she's happy.
I don't know.
We didn't go very far, but I was seriously getting out of breath. Like, yeah, I didn't realize how, because I can talk for like an hour and a half and live stream and talk and walk really at a fast pace, or I can walk fast for that long, but apparently I can't also push the cart.
Well, that is a pretty big thing to probably pushing.
It is. She weighs 100 and something pounds now, right?
She weighs close to 100.
Close to 100? Okay.
Yeah, and then there's all the equipment. So, you know.
She's getting chunker, yeah. How much did she weigh before she started gaining weight?
Well, through her early years?
Yeah.
All different ways.
Like 75 or something?
Yeah. 50.
I'm just wondering how much she's gained is all, but...
Well, in the last period of time, I don't know.
Molly's getting a little bit chunky for finally after all these years of being just rail thin all the time. She gets her exercise even when she's at home and whatnot. She dances to the music most of the day or plays to the music or whatever. She loves the music. She doesn't watch television. She can't enjoy really TV or anything like that, or doesn't. I don't know if she could, but she doesn't. But she does like to listen to music and kind of dance and play and play with blocks and stuff like that.
She's not a very visual.
No, she's not. Well, she doesn't have very good eyesight, for one thing, at all. All right. She has terrible eyesight, unfortunately. Yeah. So she's just, I don't know. I don't think she could honestly follow like the plot of anything anyway. She just isn't that type of person, isn't into that kind of stuff. Although, like I explained the other day, she does seem to understand quite a bit. So in some ways, she's about the mentality of like a 2-year-old. In a lot of other ways, she's far less. In other ways, she's far more. She can't take care of herself, though, that's for sure. And that's where the big problem is coming up here with me being sick and my mother being old. But we're going to do what we can here. We've given her a really good life so far. She's lucky, for sure. My mother has sacrificed everything, basically, and been a saint. Sacrificed having... I mean, she had another husband after my dad, but he turned out to be kind of a piece of garbage. But she hasn't done much dating or anything at all, other than that one old high school flame that she hooked up with after my dad and her split up for a little while, but then nothing else. So my mom's basically sacrificed everything and worked full-time, more than full-time, at multiple jobs, and had a computer business as well, just to make sure that my sister has a good life here. My dad's a deadbeat dad. He has millions and millions and millions, tens of millions of dollars. It doesn't help. Never has helped. I found out I was paying for my own university, only to find out, you know, with my grow and other quote illegal proceeds, and paying my way through school and shit. And I come to find out he has a deal with my mother where my mother continues to take care of Molly, and he's supposed to be paying for my college, and he just didn't tell me. He's letting me. He knows I'm paying for it, and I'm also paying for my own full rental house and household and dogs and everything else the whole time. So whatever. Anyways, point being, that's how deadbeat he is. Doesn't help. So my mom's the saint that's done it all on her own. I'm taking a hit here. Okay, so we're going to pour olive oil over this, fill this bird feeder, and then I'm going to end this stream, I think. So everybody start saying your goodbyes. I'm very grateful. Grateful for everybody who's in here. Love you, Let's. Love you, Gio. Jenny, love you. Mr. Osgood, love you. Mr. Osgood's a great guy. Everybody, I met him. I don't know if he wants to tell the truth about me. That's fine. About what a rat I am. Family first. That's right. East Carbon exposed. That's right. It's a tough thing. Blood is all. When it comes to someone who's got issues like my sister, it's tough. Let's see. The meter has been defined as a length of the path traveled by light and vacuum during a time interval of 1,2,999,000,000. Wait, no, I got that wrong. 1,299,792,458 of a second, where the second is defined as a hyperfine transition frequency. Good, Mom, or Jim? Yeah, they are. Later. Thanks, Watcha. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Kevin says we already know about you. Yeah. This is all I've got at GO is my mother and my sister. I mean, I don't talk to my father. Okay. I'm gonna get the bird food and fix this, and then we'll see here. I gotta get the olive oil too. Okay, this actually looks like a pretty expensive olive oil as well. That was so funny. I go out to talk to the neighbors, and they're, oh, we just came from a wine and fine sausage tasting fest. Everybody in it, I'm sure, was like, grown Pacific Northwesterners. Okay, let's see here. Fill up the thing with bird food. I don't know what that guy does for a living there. He's some kind of a computer something. But they have plenty of money. They got that Range Rover, and they had a Corvette before the baby was born. I'm sorry, not a Corvette, a Porsche. Duh. I don't know why I said Corvette. Porsche. But they got rid of it when the baby was born. Responsibly, I guess. Although I almost had a talk with him about that. You gotta be the man. Put your foot down. Tell him no. Tell the women's folks no. Absolutely not. I'm not getting rid of my Porsche. All right. Okay, wait a second here. I need one more thing. Okay, I was lying. I just had to pull my pants up nice and far so that I don't moon the chat. Don't want to be mooning the chat now. Okay. Nobody wants to see a full moon on WassamattaU's chat. So we'll start by putting some on this lid, although that's not really the important place. This is the important place. They figured out how to hang onto this thing. Not tall enough, I guess. Oh shit. Don't get olive oil all over yourself. This will only work for a day or two, and this is a temporary. I probably look like such a fool. Oh my god. Putting olive oil all over this. This will at least keep them from eating that for a day or two while I figure out what the heck we're gonna do to keep them off of there. They burn through that brand new bag of birdseed in literally just a couple of days. It's ridiculous. Okay. All right. ANCAP. Oh, ANCAP Cop Watch. Yeah, he's funny. Okay. Oh, I just got it. I tried so hard not to get olive oil dripped on me, and I did anyways. Okay. Now, does that look appetizing for a bird? Dripping with olive oil. Well, at least the square wolves can't hold on now and do their damage. All right, everybody. That's home improvement for you. That's my version of home improvement. Everybody, wow, it's like I say goodbye every time and the number of people increases in here. Love you all. Thanks for coming. Till the next one, peace out.